Akira people, and welcome back to Frostpunk on PS5. You pick up exactly where I left off my first first hour episode for this. So, if you're joining me for this mini-series, and it's a mini-series in as long as it goes on for, as long as it goes on for. I could be dead very quickly, and I find out that it's actually quite difficult and complicated, and I can't survive. And I need to try it a few times before I get it right. Somewhat like Stranded Alien Dawn. But we're gonna carry on and see how far it goes. So if you haven't seen the first hour, go back and have a look at the first hour. There's probably not a vast amount to learn, really, other than some of these resource piles and various other bits and pieces. So we're in the middle of this cold spell. We're in day 4. It lasts for day 5, and we get rid of it sometime in day 6. So I was having a quick shufty, and we have this economy side of things. So let's have a look at the economy side of things, because this is where it's important at the minute. So we've got the central core on overdrive, which is great. It's soaking up 144 coal a day, but we're generating 156 coal a day. So I'm happy with that. It's an okay amount. It's not a vast imbalance. We're not using one pile. We're not using a lot of people, and we're still staying ahead of demand. So I'm happy with that. And the existing coal supply that's in storage will last for 2 days and 6 hours. That will take us well into the day 6, even if we stopped. So I think we're good. Wood-wise, 49. We're gaining 84 a day. That's fine. We need wood. Wood's critical for building just about everything, as far as I can tell. Steel, we've got a capacity of steel at 83 at the minute, which looks to be pretty good, and we're gaining another 8 a day, which is great. I've toned down a lot of the people as we pulled them off for other things. We'll go to medical. Medical, we've got one untreated person, but I think it's going okay. It's not too bad. I think we could add maybe one person if we get the opportunity. In terms of tents, we've got the 4 close in, which are fine, and we've got the others that we built further out, which we knew were going to be problematic. They're just cold, but we have 10 vacant beds, so that's good. So we've got capacity for 100 people. The cold tents are cold. It's not a lot I can do about that. This bothers me. This food, the food worries me somewhat, because we just don't seem to have enough food right now, and that's a bit of an issue. Now, I will say that the Hunter's Hut is not doing anything at the minute, because the Hunter's Hut operates unlike the other things. If we were to look at, say, the workshop, and we were to go up to the workshop, we would see that the working hours is between 8 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock at night. If you go over here to the Hunter's Hut, though, their working hours are between 6 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, I didn't set that. That's just how it was set. So I don't know if there's a reason behind that. I don't know who set that schedule. It just came like that automatically, and that's the way it is. I can't really change it as far as I can tell. So it is what it is. So I don't actually know. It's kind of saying that they'll generate 15 raw foods a day. They'll generate 8 standard meals an hour. So I don't know how to balance this out mathematically in my head. It's saying that they'll generate 15 a day. With this cookhouse, we're generating 30 a day, but we're only operating at 20% efficiency. If we were operating at 100% efficiency, it would gain 80 a day? Is that right? 1/5 of 80 is not 30. I know that much. So anyway, I'm not really sure And there's 48 standard meals in storage, but doesn't tell you how many days that will last, which is interesting. It does for coal, but it doesn't for food, which is very interesting. So I'm still, this is my biggest concern right now, is the food situation. Now, in terms of populace, I don't have any workers available for the hunter's hut. And as we've seen, we're kind of touch and go on the coal front, and we've drummed down as many people as we can to reduce on the steel front, so we don't really have a lot of populace. So I think the answer is going to be we need more populace, and part of the populace issue is that what we need to do with this thing is, or what we need to do with something, is build the beacon. So it's not clear to me, what is that? That's a cemetery. It's not there. It's not in food. Resources, resource depot and gathering post. We've got the miscellaneous. So I think we've got to research the beacon, perhaps, and that would be here. So once this steam hub is done, we need to get onto the beacon. The beacon requires 10 wood to research and another 20 wood and 35 steel to build. The steam hub, we're looking at moving this forward because we can add additional steam hubs, which is fine, but also because we unlock, I hope we unlock the potential for these things, power upgrades, range upgrades, and so on. I don't know how it will go with generators in terms of what's more efficient, building another one or upgrading the one you've got, but we'll wait and see. Probably some law of diminishing returns somewhere. We got the beacon, and this is stuff for exploration and industry tab. So we got scouts, prosthetic limbs, automation integration, etc. We've got the resourcing, which is everything you think about in terms of extracting more resources. We've got sawmills, which is interesting because that would mean going and finding trees, which, yeah, okay, cool. Trees usually need a little bit of heat, water, but never mind. And then we've got this, which gives our hunters some additional stuff, which would be very important. So I think from the beacon, we need to go straight to the hunters. Which then we also unlock things like, what's a hothouse for growing plants, maybe bunkhouse, more people, cookhouse insulation. We've got a whole raft of things at level 2. We've got better flying hunters gear, hothouse, etc., and house insulation and so on. So there's a whole bunch of things going on, and we've just got to carry on and get on with it. We'll live or we won't, I suppose. We'll see how well balanced it is, and we'll see how capable I am of keeping up with these kinds of things. I was thinking when I was looking at street construction in these different sizes of buildings, I wondered if it was possible, because I've got some of these larger buildings that take up larger space, would it be possible to move them together around a ring? And it might be, but you can't move buildings, you can only demolish them. So I can only, I think if I just click on it and I do that, that just adds people. So the only other way around that is to go here, and the only thing you've got is dismantle. So if you go to these for tents, can't move them, can dismantle them. So I'd have to dismantle these and rebuild them. I don't think right now is the time to do that, but it's certainly something to bear in mind, I suppose. So what we're going to wait on is what we're waiting on is the research coming around. We're waiting on the time ticking by so that I can see, let's speed it up a bit, what's happening with some of the other bits and pieces. I'll just rush this. Right. Okay. So the workday is ending for people. Obviously, my people work at night. So what we said we were going to do in research was we're going to have to get this beacon built. So we're going to have to do that so we get the beacon underway. And what I want to do is look at these resources for food. Right, okay. So it hasn't changed. Well, they're working at 100% efficiency because I've got 100% of the slots full. That's all that means. So the daily gain must be the total gain at 100%. So the issue is I need to get 5 people in that cookhouse working flat out, I think, because the other issue is I'm not building up enough of a store of food, because this only produces 15, whereas this needs to make 80. Now I can't, is there a codex or some kind of help? There's a help bar, but I don't, what are the controls to get hold of the help bar? There's the pause menu, the express menu, the workforce, the rotate, the notifications, normal, pause, increase, decrease, in panel selection, command, radio, previous category, temperature overlay. So there's no real way to access the help. So there's stuff up there that I can see, but I can't access it, because what I'd like to know from this building is how are they making food, right? Because if they're capable of making 30 a day, and I'm sorry to keep going on about this because it's not really very fascinating stuff, but this is the kind of stuff that you need to work out in your head. So if they're making 30 a day with one person and he's not flat out on 15 raw, then he's turning 15 raw into 30 rations. So he's doubling the number. So I need 40 raw a day off the hunters, and I've only got 15. So that is 3, would take me to potentially 45 flat out. So if I built 3 hunters and stocked them with people, which requires, dare I say it, yeah, I do say it, it requires 15, 30, 40 people, 45 people, let's say. I don't know how the efficiencies stack up, so let's assume 45 people. I need 45 people getting food for 80 people. So this is where the laws comes in regarding child labor, because there are 80 people, but there aren't 80 people. If you have a look at the city info, no, it's not city info. Let's. How can I calculate how many children there are? Right, there are 3, 6, and 8. That is 14. 14 and 11 is 25. 25 and 13 is 38. 39, 40, 41, 42, 57, 60. There's 20 kids. So interestingly enough, it doesn't have that anywhere. It doesn't have populace anywhere. So I don't know. I'm just messing around. I don't have populace breakdown. I bet you do on PC, because it's up there in the top right hand corner. There's a drop down menu. I bet you it tells you exactly on PC. If you access that menu, it'll tell you how many workers, how many engineers, how many adults, how many kids, etc. So what we're saying is there's 20 kids. So if we got 20 kids and 20 survivors, That's 40 more people. We would still be 5 people short, and that's adding that's adding 50% of those people again, which means we would then need to get 120 food a day. How is this going to... I'm really stumped as to how this, because I can't make this math add up. So we're gonna carry on, and maybe something will present itself, but I'm sort of kind of worried that we're having a particular issue with sick people, and I don't really see... Got 3 engineers in there doing their best. There's 9 people untreated. A lot of people are getting a bit groovy. Yeah, I don't really see how we are... Isn't this researching the beacon? Why has the research stopped? Did I stop it? Is it because it's nighttime? Wow, there's an awful lot of untreated people. That must be the frostbite. The generator is going to blow. We can fix it, but only a child is small enough to fit into its mechanisms. Alternatively, a steam core could be used to shunt some pressure from the damaged assembly. The child will probably die. Wow, who wrote this? This is... There's a name for this, isn't it? What is it? Hobson's choice? The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many. Who would make this decision? I have children. We all die, or one child dies. Who thought up this question? Is this from psychologists? I don't have a steam core. We will use one steam core. I don't know if I have one. Do we have one? Let's try that first. Discontent goes up. You betcha, but I can't be killing children. I'm sorry. Is this working now? It is. 6 hours. Right, okay. So we're really running out of food, and I don't know what to do about that. It's a real shame. So you have to turn off the overdrive. Okay. Well, that's okay. We're nearly there. Sorry. While I say that, have I actually turned off? It did tell me to. That doesn't mean that I needed to. So I've turned it off. Right. So we've got to get through this last little stint. The discontent is going up. We've got people that are now getting sick with frostbite. I guess that's 3 people with frostbite. The beacon has been researched. So what we want to do is we want to build said object, which goes over there. I guess this is this inflatable balloon. Yes, we can build steam hubs. We can build a beacon, I do believe. An invalid placement. Oh, it has to actually go somewhere. Will that fit the right size as a tent? That might work, eh? I'm just looking at how big are tents? 2s? Tents are 2s, aren't they? I reckon you can go there. I reckon you can go there. And we're gonna get back into the warm real soon. The generator is absolutely packing a catastrophe.
The workday is up.
The workday is up. We're gonna run out of food. Gonna run out of food. Which is gonna be very interesting. Technology tree, we said we're going straight for the hunters next, right? Get that done. So we'll head off on that direction. People will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, which is nominally called. Right, Frostland, is it? Okay. Oh, let's see. What does this mean? Ah, right. Oh, blimey. Okay. Oh, no. Ah, right. Okay. Sorry. We have a lost expedition. Send scouts to learn more. Numerous tents. See people. They may be the lost. We've got a gloomy cave. Right. Okay. What if we select this? Okay. Send scouts. Oh, I don't have scouts. So I've got a... What have I got to do? That's a is that a research thing? I feel like I saw that in the tech tree. Did I? No, not over here. No. Right. It says more scouts. So, I wonder how one does that. How does one send scouts? I click on it, and it says send scouts. It doesn't give me anything else to click on, and R just says return to the city. So, is there how do you send scouts anywhere? Would be, where would it be? No. No. How does one send scouts? One wonders. I mean, I don't have anyone available, but I don't fully understand how I'm going to send people anywhere. So that's... Oh, wait. I was going to say, I'll warrant. People cheer as the giant balloon soars above the city, a real feat. Everyone feels proud. Ta-da! Volunteers have lined up eager to go out. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. Good, we need a win. So, yeah, there you go. So, you need to make scouts. You need to make a scout team, in fact. And to make a scout team, you need at least 5 citizens. I see. I see. A very, very see. Well, we're doing okay for wood at the minute. I'm really not happy about getting less coal. We're doing okay for steel at the minute, but we'll eat through it quickly. That's wood. Drop an engineer off that wood pile. Is that wood? That's 2. That's 3. Oof. Blimey. What's that? 4, 5. Right, because we need at least 1 scout team, don't we? I mean, for heaven's sakes. So I think I need to do that, and then it recognizes that there are 5 people available. Maybe? Is that a yes? Why is it not recognizing that those people are no longer working for me? It won't. Is that because some of them are sick? There are an awful lot of sick people. Now it sort of concerns me a lot that there are an awful lot of sick people, because I have only one place of treatment, and I feel like right now there's just, where did all those people go? Is that oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble with that level of sick, because the sick levels just keep going up. So we're going to be losing resources because I'm desperately trying to cure sick people. I've got as many engineers as possible. The sick levels don't seem to be going down. Although, to be fair, it's gotten warm. It's only minus 30 degrees centigrade. So it's gotten a lot warmer.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
There is plenty to do. Will anybody get well enough to do them, one wonders. So research is happening. We've got some raw food. We've got this guy making food. Heat situation is essentially the same. The economy situation with food is essentially the same. And this just doesn't recognize that I have spare capacity. It says 4 people up at the top. I wonder if I'm going to drop that by 1. Now it says 5 people. Right, now we're going to create a scout team, and now we're going to go there because I'm going to need that. 10 hours, even though I'm keenly aware that more people means more homes. Some wood crates have been depleted. Right, okay, so are they now 3 spare people? Right, so we've got hunter's gear, so they'll bring in more stuff. That's a good win. We could do with 1 more engineer in the medical tent to try and help with the people. We need to do some research. We're out of raw food. I think we need another hunter's tent, don't we? So what we're going to have to do with that is we're going to have to get some more hunters on the go. What's this? This is the cookhouse. So, more hunters? Where are they going to fit in? Maybe if we try and fit these in a little bit more strategic. I'll try and fit some bigger ones in, so that can get building, and we'll try and get some more hunters on the go at least. Research wise, what do we need? I mean, heaters heat workplaces during working hours but consumes 1 coal, so that's going to increase that. Exploration, we haven't got anything yet, so this must be, there must be a reason why we don't have this. Ah, I see, because you've got to upgrade it. So you actually have to manually upgrade each area. Right. More scouts, resources. A coal thumper. Faster gathering. Faster coal, steel, and wood. Which is okay. To do faster food, I can do a sawmill. Turns frozen trees. Do I have frozen trees? Is that a resource I have to find? Steelworks extracts iron ore from deep deposits and processes it. So is this, I can put this anywhere. It's a bit of a punt if I build this, I'll tell you that much. Food, health, and shelter. We could do with working towards better hunting. It seems pretty critical, doesn't it? The heat and the hunting seem critical. The resources, This allows us to help with medicals. That gives us bunkhouses. That increases the heat in workplaces. I don't know if people are cold in workplaces. I'm interested in the generator range upgrade though. So 50 wood! Ah, you dirtbag. Really need it. Really need it. Right, we're doing that. We're doing that. And we're vaguely hoping that we've now got people getting slightly better. Because this dropping, 23. It's free time. I don't think medics are off, are they? What is this? You'll have to heat 2 of the cold homes within 2 days, then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat some homes. Let's heat all homes. I don't have heaters. I'm happy to heat all the homes. I think. Let's see what that just did. Sorry, that's not the one I want. What do I want? That is the one I want. What does that do to my power generation? Ooh, touch and go. Touch and go. But you know, you don't get spare power. You don't get to store spare power. So the coal is fine. Is that coal? Let's add a person there and a person there just for now. Seeing as idle hands get frostbite. 4 people are now hungry. So this is a big deal, man. This food issue is a big deal. Oh, what does that mean? Waiting. Do I need to come out and have a look? Hey, matesies, what have you found? The rest of our people took that we should escort them to safety. Okay. Escort them, or survivors will set out. It will take longer and some of them may die. Well, no, that's fine. You guys can do it. I'm okay with you guys doing it. Ooh, now we've got other things. This is interesting. What have we got? A sturdy shelter. No sign of movement. A peculiar building. Smoke. Gloomy cave. Right. Okay. Well, let's get back to our impending doom and see how we're getting along. Right, our hunters should be out. This second hunting building is now built. Ah, I don't have anyone in it. Right, I need to get some people. Oh, where am I going to get people from? I'm sorry, I'm going to need to take at least 1 engineer from there. And perhaps 2 engineers from there. Research is great and all. And absolutely nothing if you are. Right. Oh, no, engineers. They're engineers. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're engineers. I need workers. I can take 2, 3 workers off there, sorry. And I can take then 2 workers off there and 1 worker off there and put them all on there. I mean, that's... Scouts units number 1 have returned safely, and we've now got a whole bunch of people. Right, okay. How the heck did I get down there? We will look for others. However, we now have 35 people. And our priority is food. Hunters is at full capacity now. Did I do that? That Hunters is at full capacity now. Medical probably needs to be at capacity. I probably need this to be at capacity. Right. And this, I still don't know because I still don't know. However, let's get that. Going. Let's get that going. We got engineers. What do the engineers need to be working on? What could the engineers be working on for me? They can probably work on the steel for now. I could put them all there. Right, so production-wise, whoppingly great on that. Whoppingly great on wood. Whoppingly great on steel. We're now bringing in. We're still not bringing in enough. We will be bringing in enough because we bring in 40. We're reducing 80, so we need another hunter's hut fully staffed with people. So that's 3 hunter's hut. Right. So there's another hunter's hut. If I'm gonna need to make some more streets. That's an annoying shape. That's a fairly annoying shape, isn't it? Because you end up with that there. If I wanted to marry that up, it would leave a gap. I don't want to make gaps. I can put it there and put a ring of tents under it. So let us, while we're there, we got 56 wood. Let's have a look at some streets. So you can't build streets through things. So it's not, maybe I'm overthinking it, but we could like build a street through there, and that would give room for some tents, right? And we can definitely build a street through there, which would definitely give us some room for tents. I think we need to build a street out this way, which would be fine. And I think we want to tie that street up like that. And that would be fine. Right? Me thinks. So let's do some of that. Get some more streets built. Get those people up. Wants me to go looking for others. We got a whole load of sick people. I have a feeling I'm going to need another hospital. What's this? This is the sturdy shot. What's this? The lost expedition that's been completed. So this is find secure at least livable living conditions in home survival. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the bottom now. Another one. Okay. So the scouts are waiting, so I need to select them and select that. Right? Marvelous. There you go. Right, so we've got food-wise. I think we're going to need another medical post. How big is a medical post? It's that big. I can fit in there next to the homes. And I'm fairly certain we actually need more homes, don't we? Tents. Right. We're out of wood. We're out of wood. So how many people? How many people are without an house? 24 people are homeless. That's what the house symbol at the bottom means. Marvelous. Okay. A whole bunch of people traipsing around in the snow. So So we need some more tents, and this thing is only at level 1.
Work time. Get back to work.
Get back to work, you lot. Wooden crates is depleted. Right, okay. Because the issue I have with the tents is where are we going to put them? How are we going to make the place warm? Because we can't make it warm. We've got a slot in there for a set of tents. Somebody's lucky. Get some housing in there. Food situation. We've got 10 more people. 10 more people over here. What's this? Not anymore, you don't. We've got 6 people. There's 4 missing. They must be engineers. If there are 4 engineers, then we can get 4 engineers on coal. Because we're going to need that. What's happening here? Oh, we've had to perform an amputation. We have to, as a result, this person will be. We must do something about it. They're signing the care house or prosthetics law. Okay. You will have to build a care house. Do I need to hold that? Hold it down. Okay.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Frightened patient. Alright, but he still refuses. He keeps screaming he doesn't want anyone to touch him. He won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him. Okay, let him be. Right, so engineers? No. I put too many engineers over there. Engineers, drop by 5. Thank you. Don't need that, but I do need you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will help treat my sick people, which is what I need. And what else did I need? I need 5 livable homes. It's going to be a problem, mate. Going to be a problem. And a care house. Must be there. Care house. 25 wood. Okay. Blimey, how am I gonna make these? How am I gonna do this? It wants me to make them livable, but the only way I can think of making them livable is adding the range research, which I am desperately trying to do. I can't tell you. I can't tell you it is on my list. I wonder what happens. You probably just get some like massive discontent and everybody revolts and kills you. Ah! Or something. Anyway, there's an awful lot of hungry people. Right, let's see. Drawing boards. We can research tier 1. Which, what we wanted to do was this. Allows us to turn out the generator and extends its heating zone. We need 20 wood. Ah! Okay, let's get 20 wood. Right, there we go. 20 wood! We're gonna do that. And it's gonna take how long, sorry? I should have checked that. It's gonna take 8 hours. Oh, that's pretty quick. We're out of wood. One of our people died. Was that the sick one that refused to give up for treatment? I mean, fine, their choice. Alright, not gonna waste my time making someone invalid who's ultimately gonna be very unhappy about it. Right, what's this? People are hungry. They've been hungry and they fear they'll want you to do something. You'll have 3 days to feed everyone and stockpile. Well, I'm trying to feed everyone as much as I can tell you. What's this? The patient has died of gangrene. He suffered terribly. It was his choice. What, you don't like that? You people, honestly. Right. We're very definitely trying to get you more food, and I'm very definitely trying to get you more heat. Oh, well, there you go. I felt like that was coming. Um, your discontent rises. Ooh, rises quite a bit. If they become too angry or lose faith in their survival, then your days will be numbered. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Now this tutorial only comes up so often, so what did we want to have a look at? Construction, the generator. No, we want to move up to generator so we get up to grade 2. Temperature, food. Yeah, no, we said that. It's because the hothouse produces 30. We can research the hothouse, which is fine. Illness, care house, etc. The day-night. Workforces, I think we got. Haven't we? Children can't be employed initially. Workforce distribution is shown in the top right-hand corner when you press square. Oh, really? Right, so you need to press square to get that. Hunters. Yes, yes, yes. People who are sick. Changes in the weather, the research, the generator, overdrive. Yeah, we saw that, the beacon, the exploration, the amputees, care house, discontent. Yeah, so let's see. Ah, there we go. So we've got nobody, so we've got our efficiency trackers something on. This is our amount of people that are actually working. This is engineers and where they're working. We have 18 kids and we have 1 amputee. Gotcha. Right, most people are doing Sweet Fanny Adams, except for this medical, which is doing nothing, which is waiting for workers, because they're all idle for some reason. Why are they idle? Where's my other medical? Didn't I build a second medical? I felt like I built one right there. That medical outpost is functioning. And not doing anything. That's a patient. I have 5 patients. Or are these engineers? It can't be an engineer because it's a child. Have I got children working? Did I sign that law? The Book of Laws? I don't have children working. Do I? So, why is that person a child? Wait. Engineers. Workers. Workers and engineers. Is that... It can't be... Workers and engineers. They're recovering. Yeah. No, they're not working. They're patients. They are patients. Right. Guess what? There's a cold snap coming in a few days. That's going to be fun. My scouts have nearly landed at the destination now. Go on, tell me. Tell me what you found, mate. Wood, food rations, and steam cores. So that gets us all a bunch of resources. Okay. The trail leads to another city. London. 1934 miles. Home 27 miles. Oh, okay. Alright, well we'll take our stuff. Can we go back past the observatory? They won't bring those resources home, will they? I mean, I assume they're not automatically sent home in as such. as which Pooh Bear. Right. Well, I'm just about running out of time on this one for yet another hour. So, how are we doing? Well, we're touching bloody go, really, aren't we? To put it frank, we're staring down the barrel of only 7% of the way through our research. Probably because no, we got as many as we want. Research is stopped because of time of day. It's supposed to be 8 hours. So we're staring down the barrel of some things going dreadfully wrong. We don't have enough houses for people. We don't have enough food for people. We don't seem to be able to treat people. We seem to be short of some resources. It's all a bit of a problem that could end in disaster, to be abundantly fair. And with this cold snap coming, I expect it's one of those games where when it goes downhill, it just goes downhill very, very quickly. So yeah, we might not last, and we'll see how we go, because we're getting people getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and such is the way that it is with the variety of various other bits and pieces. I'm just speeding this up so we can get people moving on and doing things so that I can see what's happening. Yeah, I'm not sure where this food situation is going to 100%. And the woods situation is creeping up slowly, but only ever so slowly. Ah! See? Well, there we go. So you can actually up the level. Sorry. How do you do this? Up the level. No, that's steam level 2. You can up the range. It just does it automatically. Nothing's happened. Does it take a while to kick in? Ah. So.
Put down your tools.
What's happening? Put down your tools. Is that it? The end of the day already? Blimey, O'Reilly. Are they happy or unhappy? Seems to be a riot going on. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying my darndest. I really am. So it looks like things are not going very well for us. Let's put it like that. But I'm going to have to end this particular episode here. We've got some more heat on the go. We've got some needs. Care house, taking care of the ill. I don't know what to do about the food situation. We're going to have to build another place to... well, we've got people. Maybe one more person. We might have to swap some workers out and some engineers in to try and get this food situation sorted, because that's the thing that probably bothers me the most, is really the food. But I'd have to say a hot second on that is people getting really, really sick, because I seem to be unable to treat the people that are sick. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've got this new map as well, this new outdoor area, which is great, and these people are moving around. I probably should bring those scouts home because they've got resources. Like I say, it's I didn't say it was an easy game, but I did say that it was an easy interface, and it kind of is. I found out what this thing is in the top right-hand corner with the square. I wish we could access the tutorial menu, and I don't really know how. It's not that. And it's not circle, and it's not up and down or left and right, because that changes the speed, and we've tried everything else. And there's nothing there that helps me deal with that, and that doesn't help, and that doesn't help, and that doesn't help, and that doesn't help, and that doesn't help. So yeah, I don't really know how to access the tutorial stuff, but it would be helpful if we could do so. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it. Do drop a like, do subscribe to the channel, and do hang out until the next one comes along. I don't know where I'll get to. I might do a little bit offline and see how it goes, and I'll maybe bring you in, because we've got a couple of days till we get to that cold snap. So maybe I'll fiddle with some things and see how I go along getting to that cold snap, and see how we go. Because if this all goes Pete Tong pretty quickly, we might have to restart and rethink, and do it again. Sorry, keep doing that. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you all soon. Ta-ta.
PlayStation